lipstick is peeling off. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Halloween Happy, where Halloween is more than just once a year. It's really cold today. So in today's video, I am going to be reading your assumptions about me. I posted a little thing on my Instagram story, so if you don't follow me there, my link is below. It's just Halloween Happy over at Instagram, so you should follow me there. I asked you guys to help me out with a video where people are reading assumptions about themselves. I thought I would try it too because why not? I'm a little afraid to do this, but I've kind of like skimmed through them when they were coming in. Man, you guys are being so nice. You're being too nice. Like, thank you. We're just going to read your assumptions about me. I was gonna say something else. Oh, at first I didn't want to do this because I was afraid, but this year is about facing our fear, and I'm trying to not let fear be a deciding factor on things that I do and don't do. Let's just go ahead and jump into the video. First assumption is you hated pink even as a little kid. I think I did like pink when I was a kid. Pink's kind of weird, right? Because there's so many different shades of it. I don't hate pink, but it looks stupid on me. You weren't always into Halloween like you are now. I actually was, but I feel like as an adult, it's easier because I got my own money and I can buy my Halloween stuff. Like the Halloween lifestyle is really accepted now more so than it was back then when I was growing up. You're too good for this world and Miles is a lady killer. I don't know about too good for this world, but I will say I'm very sensitive and emotional, and it really does take it takes a toll on my heart and my brain. It's a crazy world out there, that's for sure. Recently discovered that I'm an empath. Someone had commented on one of my videos last year and they were like, I feel like you're an empath like I am, so you should really look into it. That makes sense now. Let me know if you're the same way too. You seem really nice and friendly. I feel like I'm nice and I feel like I'm friendly, but I am shy, so if I were to ever be in a room with you and I didn't know that you loved Halloween or anything, I think I'd probably be too shy to talk to you. You're a misunderstood girl whose passion for Halloween stems from having the ability to be someone else. What does that even mean? Sometimes I think I am. You are going to Halloween overload this year and leaving Miles behind. No, although I kind of have left him behind. I don't mean to. I'm so busy trying to get my routine. I've kind of left him out, and we're gonna have a talk about that because now I feel like an asshole. Halloween overload this year. Oh, you know it. Miles is a slight narcissist, but you deal with it because he's so hot. He is a total narcissist. I deal with it because it's pretty funny. You prefer craft beer over liquor. Miles prefers Souls over liquor too. I do like beer, although it makes me feel full and I always have to go pee. So if I had a choice, I think I would rather take like a shot of liquor than a full glass of beer, but it just depends. Currently, I have gone 2 weeks without taking a drink and it feels like it's been 5 months. Why? No assumptions, rather just basing from what I've gathered, you're a simple ghoul. Is that a bad thing if I'm simple? I do think I'm simple. I don't ask for much, just respect, honesty, and if you're nice to animals, you're good in my book. And if I just have Halloween, that's all I really need. You're a morning person. So I love the morning time. I used to not be a morning person and I was such a night owl always growing up. Like I would just stay up really late. I remember when I was a kid, I would stay up until like 6 or 7 o'clock and my mom would go to work. Of course, it's like in the summertime or on the weekends, and my mom would go to work and I was up. It was quiet at night, so I felt I was more creative during the nighttime. Getting older, you realize like how important sleep is. Taking care of your mind and your body. So I've turned myself into a morning person. I would love to still be a night person, which I am, but I'm like, well, I know I will be more productive if I actually take myself to sleep. I guess I'm a morning person. I assume we would be real life BFFs. I assume Miles would be a little jealous. Miles would probably not be jealous. He would probably feel sorry for you. And I think we would be real life BFFs too. You're single and have been for a few years. I'm actually not single. Before my current relationship, I was in a 10-year long relationship. I assume you are really sweet. I try to be because I want to treat people how I want to be treated. You're a fun, loving person with a wild home invasion neurosis. I like to think I'm fun, but that's probably not the case. and I am a loving person. You would die without access to nachos, and Miles doesn't eat. So Miles eats, his favorite thing to eat is Subway. Random, I know, but he loves Subway, and I would die without nachos. I can't even begin to explain my love for nachos. I think it stems from my childhood. When I was a kid, I would always walk to the gas station because I wanted nachos. And at that time, it was perfectly safe for a little kid to walk to the gas station with her friends. And then I would always go to the skating rink, get nachos. Remember my friends used to go to, like, her family would always take them to Taco Bell. For the first time I had Taco Bell with her family when I was a kid, I was like, what is this place? Get Taco Bell nachos, and like, I just love nachos so much. They just make me happy, which is not a very healthy relationship to have with food, but it's so good. You can recite every word to the movie Halloween. Probably not as much as I could recite H2O, I think. You are the nicest person ever. Probably not the nicest person ever, but I try to be. You like Halloween? Wrong. I love Halloween. Sometimes you're just not in the Halloween-y spirit. So I feel like I always am in the Halloween-y spirit just because it makes me happy. It's really done a lot of good in my life. If I didn't find so much joy and happiness out of Halloween, I don't even know if I would be here today. But it just makes me happy. I mean, sometimes I'll get overwhelmed because there's like so many things that I want to do, or there's so many things that I want to buy, and I'm like, oh shucks, I can't do that. And some other times I really like to keep Halloween, like, it's kind of hard to explain because it defeats the whole purpose of Halloween Happy and sharing my love of Halloween with you guys. But there are some Halloween things that I like to keep in my heart, like for myself. So yeah, I don't even know if that makes sense. I assume that you want to sleep every minute of every day when you have no coffee. I want to sleep even if I do have coffee. Sleep is so fun. Like, always excited to go to bed, and I'm like, I can't wait till the day's over so I can go to bed. But I also like being productive and making the most out of my day. I didn't get into coffee until maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. The old place that I lived at, they had finally opened a Starbucks, and I had never had Starbucks in my life. I know, it's hard to believe. But once I discovered Starbucks, then I kind of just had coffee a lot of my days. I have asthma, so I would drink coffee because it's supposed to help with your airway. So I would drink coffee here and there, but not like I do now. I drink it every day, every day. My lips look so chapped. This is fun. Coffee is just so cozy, and it just, I don't know, makes me happy. I remember when my mom was like sick and she was diagnosed with cancer and all that stuff, like every time I would make her coffee, she'd be like, well, just when you have a cup of coffee, be sure to think of me, sissy. So I think of her all the time, and I think it's like almost out of habit now that I'm like, I need to drink coffee. But I think I could survive without it. Maybe. I could survive better without coffee than I could survive without nachos. That you guys would be a blast to hang out with. We'd be a good time. You're nerdy and fun to hang out with. I really am. I don't know. I just like making people laugh, and I like to be silly, and I love to laugh. You're happy about Halloween. You are correct. That your awesomeness sometimes interferes with daily life. Man, isn't that the truth? I wish I could just be awesome and not have to worry about the daily struggles of life, you know? That you're one of the coolest people on the planet, and that we're long lost best friends. You're so sweet, but I'm pretty sure you're the coolest person on the planet, and we are long lost best friends. Send me your book when you're done with it. I assume that you're a creative genius. What a compliment. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, no, but I feel like I am pretty creative, and I do have a lot of creative ideas, but I doubt myself a lot. So we're trying to change that this year. Assume that you'd be super fun to grab coffee and tea with. Well, thanks. What kind of coffee would we get? Been drinking ginger tea, and it's really good. Well, it kind of reminds me of Moscow Mule. So I'm like, let me drink this tea and pretend that it's alcohol. You're a fantastic human being. Thank you so much. You're so kind. See, you guys are all so nice. My assumption is you are shy and probably come across as rude. And she wrote, same AF though. I would say that that's true. I mean, I do love to talk to new people, and I like to meet new people and just hear about themselves, but sometimes I can be shy, and just the way that I look, like, I kind of have a harsh face, so when I'm not smiling, I look like a total witch. And sometimes people will think I'm not having a good time, but I really am deep down inside. It's just my face, man. If you guys come to Salem and I'm walking, I will probably look so rude and so mad, but that's just my face, okay? So say hi. The last one is, I think you hold a lot in and don't truly open up about what's on your mind. And this could go a few ways. I don't think I hold a lot in. That's something that I've worked on, or that I'm continuing working on. I guess I just don't let people that I don't know in, maybe, perhaps. I don't really know. I mean, I guess this is true. Or maybe it just seems like that on social media because I don't really use social media to complain too much, I don't think. Or maybe I do open up, but it's just people that are really close to me. Because I do have trust issues. That's probably right. So that's me reading your assumptions about me. You guys were all really nice, so thanks for being positive and not bringing any negativity in my space. Although if you guys did, I mean, I would have handled it just fine. That was fun. So overall, we know that I'm a fun person to hang out with. And so is Miles. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That would mean so much to me. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. That way you know when I have new videos out. Currently, I'm uploading every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm trying to put out a third video each week. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. You never know, you know? It's like getting a little fun toy in your cereal box, you know? It's like a surprise. You just don't know what it's gonna be, really. And if you want more Halloween Happy, be sure to check out my Instagram, and I have a Facebook page, which is Halloween Happy. All my social media links are listed down below. Add me on Snapchat, it's Halloween Happy. As always, thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. I really, really appreciate it. I hope this video finds you having a Halloween Happy kind of day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!